Newton County is so incredibly special to me because this was in my district when I was in Congress. I understand the uniqueness of Newton County. Going way back to when I was United States Attorney, the federal prosecutor, and I understood here in Newton County there's a combination of a love for the Buffalo River, but also a sense that we don't like the government very much, and all of those convoluted feelings that we have. Is that right, Judge? And then I got elected to Congress, and talking to the treasurer here about the payment in lieu of taxes that is so important, and I understood that. So when I was in Congress, whenever you have such a high percent of federal lands in Newton County, and the federal government says because you're losing your tax base, we're going to give you a payment in lieu of those taxes to make up for it, I understood how important that is, and I fought for it, and it certainly continues to be important today to help fund the operations of Newton County government. And then I also understand the rural nature of schools. I grew up in Gravett, 3.5 miles, rural school, town of 1,000. I walked to school, rode buses to school, hitchhiked, did all the things, whatever it took to get to school. And then, you know, the last time I ran for governor, I really became very aware of the challenge in the rural schools on the bus transportation, the cost of it with the high fuel, the length of time to get to the schools, you know, the battle over consolidations and keeping rural schools open. And I can't wave any magic wand, but I do want you to know I understand and appreciate that, and I value our community rural schools that are so important to a community. And whenever a school is performing and doing a good job academically, whenever the community is working hard to support that school, then the state ought to be supporting that school as well and making sure that we can survive and keep it open for the community, and so that the kids don't have to be bused even further. And that leads me to one other aspect on education. I'm just a big proponent of broadband internet access in our rural areas. And I am because I believe, one, I value living in Arkansas and the rural areas of our state, and I think they're special, but we also want to create jobs, and we want to be able to live and survive in the area that we choose. And a big part of that is broadband access, because literally you can run the world from anywhere in Arkansas as long as you have broadband access.